Here at Gundam Planet, we're all about making new friends. This is my new friend, Hugo, and we're also about addressing the big questions, such as, Bandai, what would it have taken away from the viewing experience of Season 2 to let us know that this was called the Hugo rather than Tentative Enemy MSA? Or perhaps the faction was called the Dawn Horizon Corps, because neither of these things seem like huge spoilers, and personally I would rather you just said this was the Hugo when you announced it, instead of keeping us changing the listing names all the time. Had to get that out of my system. I'm going to review this kit now because I'm really excited for it. So, we're going to start with stickers. This just looks like your standard IBO stickers. They're going to have to fold over some stuff, like whatever. I really like this eye screen, like the camera. Looks like retro TV lines. I kind of like that. This plastic feels fantastic, looks fantastic, tons of great panel lines. Really like this orange. It's really nice and toned down. This just looks great. The silhouette of this thing with the face, I just think that mask is so cool. Really excited to see the way that it comes together. IBO polycaps, same sheet, really good. Then these cool scimitars. Like this is the weapon. It's just two pieces. It's probably going to go together pretty well, just like the Barbados Lupus sword. They do lock together in a circle on its back. Very cool little loadout that it has. These two cable things, I think these are for like claw gimmicks. I'm not exactly sure, but be careful when you're unboxing this thing because these do want to stay in the plastic, and if you throw them out, there's nothing we can do for you. So make sure that doesn't happen. Dark blue plastic. I wish we could stop with dark blue plastic, or at least find a way to make it better. Maybe do it in the same plastic as the Figurized Standard kits. I would like that a lot. And now for the IBO inner frame, which, as always, feels great, but it's completely new, and that's really cool. I like that they're not reusing this from something else, especially with a kit that's this unique, so I'm really excited for that. And then the instruction manual, and just like, holy cow, this thing is just so dynamic for how weird it is. It's got a lot going on. I'm very excited to see how it turns out, so I'm going to do it. Welcome back, everyone, to one of my favorite high grades ever. Yes, I mean that. Now, I haven't gotten far enough in IBO Season 2, meaning I haven't watched Episode 3 yet, to know whether this is going to be another Man Roadie one and done kind of thing. But even if that is the case, I really hope this doesn't have like the lingering popularity issues that the Man Roadie does, because this thing looks amazing. It is 100% a unique model kit, and for the price, you can't beat it. And I love it to death. And there are only a few small issues, and we're going to get up close and talk about everything about it. Alright, so here I go with Hugo. We're going to go through the articulation first, because it is so cool. I just can't stop thinking about how cool it is. This thing really smacks of ATSTs and OG Mech Warrior, and I love all that. So I'm going to start with the legs, because that's where the coolness comes in. You can't really see it right now because of this big plate that you have to put on there, but if you take that off, you can see that it has this really crazy it's cool. It's a certain shape, or it's a certain letter. It's not coming to me right now though, but you get that, or you can straighten it out, which looks kind of goofy, but it's supposed to be like this. He has kind of bird legs, which surprisingly does not inhibit articulation, because you can still get all the way back, all the way forward, despite this mechanism, so I really like that a lot. And then since this is an IBO kit, you of course get really great range of motion on the ankles, both sides, even though from my understanding this thing flies, so you don't really typically have him standing. And then there's a gimmick in the foot that you pull this out, and he has claws. He has little claw feet, and that was so easy. You do that on both sides, and he can grab stuff. So that's awesome too. You can fold this in, have him grab stuff. This is insanely dynamic for the price point and the piece count, and the fact that it's 100% unique mold. So I love that. So moving up, you have this thing that I took off the side, and you can see this little guy in here. This is like a claw gimmick, which you can take off and attach with the wire that I went through on the unboxing. It attaches here, and you can have it shooting his claw out. And probably the only design flaw implemented with this kit is the fact that the wire has to go in here, sticking straight out. So if you actually put this claw on anything, if you put it on the wire, it immediately sags. And there's really no way to fix that, but thankfully, it's not a hugely important gimmick, because if it was, it's a bummer. But, I really see no reason to display it like that, because it looks so cool anyway. that's just a feature that it could have been implemented better, but it's not really necessary. So that's one drawback. And the second, we're going right in order. This is a sticker. I really wish this wasn't a sticker. It looks fine. It's engineered fine. It's just like, there are just like little folds that give away the fact that it is indeed a sticker. That's on the front and back. And it just kind of sticks out with the rest of the navy plastic. So there are the two problems. That's it. You get a dark blue, like get a black Gundam marker and a blue Gundam marker, mix them together, try and make some navy, make something happen. If the sticker really bothers you that much, but I can live with it. So anyway, continuing with the articulation, arms get all the way up. Arms get, you get about 90 degrees on the elbow bend. You can move the shoulders up to get them out of the way. You can actually get like pretty dynamic across the body with both the arms, which is also impressive considering the strangeness of the torso. And then the head, which I love. It's so cool. And this weird little collar thing doesn't really inhibit motion all that much. It's crazy how dynamic this is for how stupidly massive the head is. So there's that. Everything is implemented so well in this kit, except for that wire gimmick. So that's cool. And then we got the accessories, which I mentioned the wire. And other than that, we have gun, which just right in the hand. And then you got these really cool kind of sandrock things that start off. I thought these were just like a weird radome antenna thing on his back when I first saw the promo images, but no, it's two sandrock things. Let me know the correct name for this weapon in the comments. And he can hold both these in his hands, no problem whatsoever. And then so you get the two wires, and then this little guy, which the way that this thing has to go on a base, if you use a standard pegged base, the front skirt completely inhibits getting it in an action base. So you just need this little tiny adapter to kind of give it a little bit more range, so that you actually can put it on a base. But that's the whole story, and it's a really entertaining one. So I was joking when I said it before that Hugo is my friend, but I now know 100% beyond the shadow of a doubt Hugo is my friend, and I really, really recommend you taking one home for yourself and making him your friend also. Thank you guys so much for joining me and my pal Hugo here on this review journey. You should like, comment, subscribe, comment specifically, please. I love talking to you guys about all this. Any impressions you have about season 2, if you think I should continue watching it or stop, things like that. I love hearing from you guys. I love responding to you guys. So keep that up. I really appreciate it. And also, another thing I appreciate, Marsh Sound. Marsh Sound does great music. We have a link to his SoundCloud in the description. You should check out all of it. You only heard a small taster with the spinny bass shots. Remember, we have new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so check all those out, and we will see you next time.